I'm Vicki Haddock, Transformational Women's Coach, and today I'm here to share some wisdom with you to inspire and guide your week ahead. So let's dive in. I'm going to be coming to you regularly on most Mondays with a wisdom moment. So make sure that you either subscribe to the email list so you could get it straight to your inbox, or subscribe to the YouTube channel so that you don't miss a week. But today we're going to be talking about a poem that I love that has guided the last year of my life and had a lot of meaning. And I wanted to share that with you today. I don't know who the author of the poem is. So if somebody out there knows that, give me a shout and let me know. But as far as I can find, I only find author unknown. But here it goes. It's called You're on the Journey of a Lifetime. And it says, you're on the journey of a lifetime. No one else will travel. No one else can judge, where each experience will teach you something valuable. You may not always know exactly where you're headed, but if you follow the desires of your heart, the integrity of your conscience, and the wisdom of your soul, then each step will lead you to discover more of who you really are. And it will be a step in the right direction on the journey of a lifetime. So I think there's such great wisdom in this short little poem. And it can feel very confusing to really know, what's the purpose of life? What's the meaning of life? What's the meaning of getting up and going to this job every day? What's the meaning of this relationship that feels like it's always struggling or stressful? What's the meaning of these, constant things that cause us dis-ease in our life? And it can be tempting also to compare your life to the life of someone else and say, well, Jill over there, she doesn't struggle with these things, and I wish I was more like her, having a little bit of that grass is greener on the other side. Or feeling sad and like a victim because we're not understood. Nobody understands us. Or, putting your own desires on hold to caretake for other people. If any of these things sound familiar, then I want you to listen for sure to this next space. Because as the poem says, you may not exactly know where you're headed, but there are a couple things, 3 things it points to. It says, following the desires of your heart, the integrity of your conscience, and the wisdom of your soul. So those 3 things can act as guides for you to help you know whether you're on the right path. And I say right in quotes because it's the right path for you, not the right path that anyone else thinks is right for you. So here's the thing. Where are the desires of your heart leading you? Have you stopped and checked in with yourself to see if you're honoring the desires of your heart? Or are you honoring the desires that someone else wanted for you? Maybe you're in the career path that your parents chose for you, or that someone else thought was best for you, and not one that honors your desires. Or maybe the relationship you're in is out of convenience and not out of true meeting of your soul need. That can be a friendship, a partner relationship, whatever it is. So honoring the desires of your heart is the first key way to check in and see. And here's a question you can ask yourself. You can ask yourself, if I was truly honoring what my soul wants, would I be taking the actions and headed in the direction that I am? And that goes to number 2, which is following the integrity of your consciousness. This is what I call inner integrity and being in alignment with who you truly are as a spirit and as a soul. So inner integrity doesn't have to do with morals that are placed on us by our society. There are a lot of rules, a lot of expectations that were placed on us by our family, by our societies, by our culture. But Inner integrity is only about, are you in line with what you know to be true for you in your soul? And learning to know what that feels like in your body when you are in line with that. That's the cool spot that keeps you going when you know that you've stepped out of that and you can sense it in your body and say, oh, I realize just now I stepped out of alignment with myself. Instead of, for so many people, they, one, don't know what that feels like at all, and two, they're way down the path, and then that path is not working for them, and they don't know where they stepped out of alignment. So it's key to know what that inner integrity of your soul feels like. And then number three, following the wisdom of your soul. Oh my gosh, I love talking about the wisdom of your soul, because you came here with this all-wise, knowing spirit inside of you that has every answer for you in life today when you know how to connect with it and communicate with it. And here's the thing, as the rest of the poem says, when you honor these things, you will be taking steps in the right direction on the journey of your lifetime. And again, that right direction isn't according to anyone else's definition of right. It's according to your own soul's highest purpose here on this earth. And what more could we want than to know and have confidence that we're honoring our own desires, our own integrity, and the wisdom that we came here with to fulfill the purpose that we came here to this earth with. Now, if you hear all of that and you say, oh my gosh, that sounds amazing, but I know I'm not there, then send me a message and reach out, and we'll schedule a time to connect, and I'll help you get back in touch with the desires of your soul, your inner integrity, and the wisdom of your consciousness, so that you can always be making the best decisions for you. Okay, that's my wisdom moment for this Monday. I hope that it fills your week with some curiosity, with some insight, and with some guidance. Please like this video, share it with a friend who may have popped into your mind while I was chatting with you, and subscribe to the channel if you're not already. All right, have a great day.